So, hello everyone. A very warm welcome to the lecture number 2, and we are doing cell as of now. In the last class, by far we have done various aspects of the cell, the initial introduction of the cell, the history, who discovered it, who were the ones who discovered the living cell, and who discovered the dead cell, and who was the one who discovered the nucleus. Those scientists we discussed, and then after that we discussed the cell theory. Okay, the definition of the cell was also discussed, so that it is a structural and functional unit of life. And in the cell theory, all the three postulates, and the scientist who proposed the cell theory, and the scientist Rudolf Virchow modified the cell theory, gave the third postulate. And then after that, by far we have done about the prokaryotic cell and the eukaryotic cell. Okay, so we have done that also. Then we did different kind of cell shapes. We did different kind of cell shapes. Okay, long, smallest, biggest, largest, and longest. Nerve cell was the longest, and those kind of things. And then the cell size also, cell shape and the size. Cell size. Okay, so those were the things, very introductory parts. Then we came down to the, one second, let me move to this slide. The cell, the structure of the cell, wherein the internal structure is described, the cell organelles are shown very clearly. And we did the concept of cytoplasm, protoplasm, and cell organelles, and cytosol, and the protoplast, everything in that previous lecture. Now here, so this is the structure of cell which we are going to study in detail. It has the central component called nucleus, and the cell organelles surrounding it in the cytoplasm, and the plasma membrane surrounding it. Okay. Then we all know very well this concept, this fundamental, it's not very difficult to learn, that cells, when they come together, they form tissues. And when a lot of different kind of tissues come together, they form the organ. And when the organs come together, they form organ system. And when the organ system come together, they form an organism. So that was one thing. Then the cell in detail. We did this slide also, that it is made up of three components. Outer is the cell coat, then the cytoplasm, and then the nucleus. The cell coat is the outermost, as the name suggests, it is outermost covering. It contains plasma membrane. In the case of animal cells, that is the outermost covering. And in the case of plant cells, cell wall is the outermost covering, right? And yes, part Dubey, cytosol was a cytoplasm without organelles, correct. Then we did cytoplasm, which has two things, cell organelles and cytosol. और cell organelles क्या होता है? Number of membrane bound organelles. In layman language, we can think like we also have, human beings have organs, or large organisms, all the animals have organs. So the cells also have organs, and they are the organelles. They are the organs of the cell. That is why probably that's the reason they have the name as cell organelle. Okay, and then it has cytosol, which consists of aqueous solution, like water-like solution. It contains fibrous protein. It contains cell inclusions, which are non-living components. Fine. And then nucleus, which we studied. Nucleus has nuclear membrane, which is the outermost covering. Inside the nuclear membrane is nucleoplasm. It is a jelly-like living substance present. And in the nucleoplasm, a lot of chromatins are present. And central nucleolus, spherical nucleolus, is present in the nucleus. It is also called as nucleolus of nucleus. Okay. So students, this slide did we do? Till what slide did we complete in our last lecture? A question for you all, if you remember. Yes, all the chemical reaction, metabolic reactions occur till the next slide. Okay. Okay. So you have taken till the plasma membrane slide. You have taken picture of this, that means. So I will move further. Have you, please take the screenshot if you have not taken. Okay. Then I'll move on to the next. Now, cell organelles detail में, उसमें they are classified on the basis of membranes with which they are bound. Non-membranous, they have ribosome and centrosome. Non-membranous, they have ribosome and centrosome. Then single membrane, they have endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies and lysosomes. Okay, single membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies and lysosome. And double membrane are mitochondria and chloroplast. Double membrane are mitochondria and chloroplast. Okay. Then plasma membrane. Outermost covering, as we had studied in the case of animal cell. Now we'll do this one in detail. In the case of animal cell, the outermost covering is plasma membrane. It is a living membrane. It is a thin membrane. It is an elastic membrane. Okay. Living membrane, thin membrane, and elastic membrane. Elastic in nature. Okay. And as you can see in the diagram, I'll come to your doubts once I finish explaining this slide. As you can see in the diagram, this is made up of two layers of lipids, phospholipids, we can say. There are two layers of phospholipid. That is why it is known as lipid bilayer. Okay. And in between there are proteins present. जो surface पे है उसको हम surface protein कहते हैं और the extrinsic protein कहते हैं. And below, and this kind of a protein which act as a gate of few particles to come in and go out. They are the transport proteins. They are known as transport proteins. Okay. So, and there are carbohydrate chains which are present over here. Carbohydrate molecules which are attached to these proteins. They are also part of the cell machinery. Okay. Now children, first you take the screenshot and I'll look at your doubts. Pranav Kadam. Golgi bodies, yes, Golgi bodies are known as Golgi apparatus also. Okay. Rutuj, please send me your doubt. Please write it out. And there's somebody who said, ma'am, I have a doubt. So please write your doubts here. Okay. So I'll go. Somebody has asked for the previous slide. Just have a look at the previous slide. Chloroplast, beta, chloroplast has, all the plastids have double membranes. Okay. Definition of plasma membrane is just the outermost covering of the cell. I will go to that slide. Okay. It is the outermost living covering of the animal cell. Okay. Lipid bilayer. Bilayer matlab two layers. Lipid matlab made up of lipid. Lipid is a fat-like structure. So this you can see, it has one globule and one tail-like structure. One globule and one tail-like structure. These are the lipids. A beach ka portion is phospholipid area. Globule is a round structure of lipid. So just, you have taken the slide. Have you taken the picture? Please put a T there. Please put a T there. Okay, good. Lipochondria is Golgi bodies का नाम होता है बेटा. We will not study. We will study it later on. Now, structure of the plasma membrane. So the structure which you saw just now, that kind of a model is known as fluid mosaic model. That kind of a model is known as fluid mosaic model. And it was given by scientists called Singer and Nicholson. It was given by scientists called Singer and Nicholson in 1972. Okay. The main thing about this plasma membrane is it can be broken and it can unite again. अगर वो break भी होती है तो फिर से join कर लेती है. Okay. It can be broken, it can be united, it can be folded. Okay. So it is very flexible. It is flexible, thin, and elastic. You can write down in characteristic. It is thin, elastic, and flexible. Plasma membrane dash thin, elastic, flexible, living membrane. Thin, elastic, living membrane. Okay. And it is made up of 2 layers of phospholipids in which proteins are embedded. Okay. How does now we will, it is semi-permeable membrane. Now, functions of plasma membrane. It gives definite shape to the cells. ये cells को shape देती है. Now, outside cell separates cell contents. It separates cell contents from the surrounding. Okay, यहाँ एक E होना चाहिए, separate. Spelling mistake so don't it just happen. So it acts as a barrier. It separates the cell content from the surrounding. Okay, beta Pranav, don't go on the cell wall. Okay, please, if you 1 second, you take the screenshot of this, then you put a T only, then I'll go ahead, otherwise there's a confusion. Okay. I'm waiting. Okay. United means वापस जुड़ जाती है. अगर break होके it can again join back. Yes. A plasma membrane gives definite shape to animal cells only. And cell wall gives the definite shape to the plant cells. Now, can I move ahead? अभी जो मैंने आपको समझाया यहाँ तक समझ आया? Say CC if you've understood. Say CC first, beta. Okay. Yeah, these numbers give me a go ahead. Okay, good. CC. अच्छा, phospholipids. बेटा phospholipids are these lipids जो जिसमें एक tail होता है and एक वो globule होता है, and they are the class of lipids. Okay, they are the class of lipids which make the cell wall. Okay. They are class of lipids. Phospholipids are these, tail-like, round, globule-like structure in the plasma membrane, which you see. I'll just go back to the slide and I'll show you. See, one globule and one tail. Acha, this globule, इसका nature है hydrophilic, मतलब water loving. It is hydrophilic, and this tail is hydrophobic. It hates water. Okay. Yes, you can say that. So this is a phospholipid. It is a type of lipid. Okay, it is a type of lipid. And this, you know what, how, why and how it is formed? No, it is not rigid. It is not rigid. Here, you know that round globule structure जो है, round इसका globule structure, that is made up of a phosphate group, and ये जो tail like structure है, this tail like structure is made up of fatty acids. Okay, there are two tails. They are the fatty acid tails. Fatty acid, they are made up of fatty acids, and this is made up of this globule like structure is made up of phosphor group. So it is a phospholipid, and it is hydrophilic. Hydro means water, philic means loving. It is known as hydrophilic. It is known as hydrophilic. This outer globule wala layer hai. Why? Because water molecules have to enter the cell. Okay, अगर वो phobic हो जाएगा तो water molecules बाहर भाग जाएगा, दूर जाएगा ना, repel हो जाएगा. And this tail is hydrophobic tail. This is, you write down the notes. Hydrophobic tail, hydrophobic, and the globule hydrophilic. Written? Tail hydrophobic and globule hydrophilic. Yes, hydrophobia is a disease also. Fine. Fine, understood. And many times the protein act as a gate for the molecules to come in and go out, and many times they are just structural units. Okay, they provide strength. They are part of the cell machinery. डबल लेयर, इट इज अ डबल लेयर. ऐसे ही टेल वाला एक इधर होता है, एक टेल वाला लेयर इधर होता है. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज नोन एज बाय लेयर. बाय मींस टू, लेयर्स मींस ऑब्वियसली लेयर. It is known as bilayer, lipid bilayer, because it has two layers of phospholipid molecules. And and you write phospholipid, two fatty acid tails, phospholipid, phospholipid is made by, I will tell you what is the function. Is made up by two fatty acid tails and one phospho group head and one phosphate group head. Written, all of you? Written, all of you? Noted. Write down. If you've written, somebody please put it in the chat. Please put it in the chat. I'll make it publicly. Please put it in the chat so everybody can note it down. Please note it down. Have you written it up? Somebody write it down on the chat, please. Phospholipid layer is made up of phospholipid. Yes, very good, Rujit. So all of you can see that Chitra has written phospholipid is made up of two fatty acid tails and one phosphate group head. It should be head beta, not lead. Okay. And in plasma membrane, you all know, you must have noted down, they are made up of two layers, two such layers. Okay. Now, some people are asking, what is the function of these carbohydrate chains? The main function of this carbohydrate chain is to recognize they are the receptors. You so put in a point, carbohydrate chain dash is a receptor. Is a receptor. I'll repeat 2 times. Carbohydrate chain dash is a receptor to identify harmful cells. To identify harmful cells. To recognize harmful cells. Carbohydrate chain is a receptor to recognize harmful cells. Now I'm not repeating after that, beta. Noted? Put N there. Receptor means कोई भी चीज जो signal catch करती है. Good, very good all of you. Receptor means any cell which receives the signals. Very good. So I'll move on to the next slide. So till now we have studied about this model was given by scientists called Singer and Nicholson. Important name, guys. There may be a question on this. And this membrane, plasma membrane can be broken. ये क्या होता है? Need होगा तो ये break कर जाएगा. Then again it will rejoin. It can be folded. And there were few points which I told you. It is thin. Point number 1. It is dash thin living. It is thin living and elastic membrane. Now there's a question that if it is semi-permeable membrane, why does it need carb chains? But carb chains are there outside. Suppose there are some cells are coming. The semi-permeable membrane will not allow it to come inside the cell. But outside अगर कोई damage वाला toxic cell होगा तो, so outside आपके Chinese are there na, outside a boundary. So we have to recognize our enemies. We will not allow it to come inside. We will not allow them to come inside our country. Okay. So now next function. Now there's an important point. It is a selectively permeable membrane. It is a no. Carbohydrate chain has no role in making it selectively permeable. That is by design. It is like that. It is a selectively permeable membrane because it regulates the molecules movement of certain molecules only. Okay. कुछ ही molecules को अंदर आने देता है, कुछ ही molecules को जाने देता है बाहर. Like suppose it can be hypothetically, it can be compared with the gate of your school. In that, there are a lot of students everywhere. For example, PACE Institute or school को consider कर लीजिए. So in your school, all the students of your school are allowed. All the students who are wearing the uniform of your school, they are allowed to enter. Whereas students of other schools cannot come and study in your school. They cannot at random come and sit in your school. Right? Okay. So they similarly selectively permeable. So your school gate is selective. It is selective in sending the people inside. So, everyone cannot come into your school. Only your parents, that too with proper information and everything, permission, they'll enter your school. The parents of other children who are not the students, they just cannot walk in. So that is why it is known as selectively permeable. Okay. Now there's a question, very valid question. Semi-permeable and selectively permeable. ये अक्सर आ जाता है. What is semi-permeable and selectively permeable? So semi-permeable, if you can see, I'll explain you with the help of annotation. Okay, and over here. Suppose there is this membrane over here, there is a pore over here, and there's another pore over here, suppose over here and over here. Okay, so and there are molecules. There is this molecule and there is this size molecule, this size molecule, and this size molecule, and this size molecule. Okay, so if you look at this, that this size molecule can enter the membrane, this size cannot enter, this size cannot enter, but this size can enter. If you look at it, this size can enter. If you make it a little smaller, this can enter, this can also enter. Okay, if you so a semi-permeable membrane will allow the molecules which can enter it. It will allow the molecules which can enter it with the help due to the size. Okay, small molecules it will allow inside, and big molecules will not be allowed. So such kind of a membrane will be semi-permeable because it can allow only the molecules which fit in into that pore. Understood? Semi-permeable membrane allows only the particles whose size is in accordance to the pores present in the membrane, right? Now, selectively permeable. What is the difference between selectively permeable? Now, selectively permeable में क्या होगा? I will unmute you once. Let me explain. Now, selectively permeable में what will happen? Suppose this is a membrane, and there is this molecule over here which can enter, and there is large molecule which is there, and there is this tiny molecule also which is present, which can enter, and there is large molecule. But in selectively permeable membrane, if this small molecule, if this small molecule is not needed, will not be allowed. If this small molecule is not needed, will not be allowed. Whereas any other small molecule over here, if it is present and if it is needed, it will be allowed. Small molecule will be, if it is needed, it will be allowed. But molecules, even if they can enter, they will not be allowed. Understood? Very good. So I explained it with the help of a diagram. So there is this explanation. Maybe he got it from the Google. So a selectively permeable membrane chooses what can I don't know. Is it open for everybody? Is the chat open for everyone, or is it only for me? Yeah, it is copy paste from Google. So it chooses what molecule has to be entered. Okay, whereas semi-permeable membrane, here they can pass through only with the help of size. Okay. Will the big molecules which are needed? Yes, they will be allowed. Now, how will they be allowed? With the help of that protein gate I told you ना, ऐसे जो gate बना था, that gate was there. With the protein channel, they will go inside. And there are some receptors also which help them to enter. There are some special molecules sometimes which help them to enter. Okay. So have you understood till now? This, ma'am, what if big molecules are allowed but cannot fit in? It will not go through that small pores. Small molecule, it will go through the bigger channel gates, protein channels, and other methods. Okay, so if you've understood, please put a CC over there, beta. Come on. If it's crystal clear to you all. Hurry up, बच्चे. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Ma'am, plasma membrane is semi-permeable. It is semi-permeable and selectively permeable both. But normally we say, देखो semi-permeable तो सारे ही होते हैं, बट सेलेक्टिवली परमेबल भी होता है, तो आप सेमी परमेबल सेलेक्टिवली परमेबल दोनों कह सकते हैं इसको. बट we would like to say selectively permeable. Okay, somebody wants to get unmuted. Raise your hand. Please raise your hand over here, bacha. Freely permeable means completely porous.
Miss, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Miss, you told that selective semi-permeable means that if the particle is small, then it can enter, no? Miss, then
The size, if the size of the particle can fit in, yes.
yes. Miss, so then viruses are not useful. Then how can semi-permeable membrane allow them?
Viruses are not. See, viruses का तो अलग ही mechanism होता है. They join the receptors and then they create some sort of a mechanism and then they enter. So their mechanism itself is different, beta.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then inside they replicate. Viruses are, yes, they have protein covering, outside covering. But now let's not talk about virus. I'm scared of viruses. So all of you, CC, shall I move? Have you taken the screenshot? Put a T here first. T, जल्दी डालो. Screenshot लिया तो. Hurry up. So I will move now. Okay. Now, अभी हम लोग बोलते हैं ना enter and all that. कैसे enter करेगा? There are two physical phenomena. One is diffusion. Okay. And another is osmosis. Okay. One is diffusion and another is osmosis. These are the modes of transport. How molecules get inside and outside of the cell. Now, have you studied about diffusion in your physics or chemistry? Has anyone studied? Tell me. In bio. In other subjects also, in physics and all also. Acha, in bio only. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you've studied. So you all know it pretty much. I don't have to explain you detail in this. Okay, now what is diffusion? Now, as you can see, I'll just explain you. As you can see, these molecules over here. Okay, और यहाँ कोई भी molecule नहीं है. So, from this is a higher concentration of molecules, and this is a zero concentration of the molecule. Okay, so these molecules will move from higher concentration to the area of lower concentration. Till the time the aim will be that the concentration should be equal. Okay, and this kind of a thing can happen in gases, liquids, and solid molecules. Okay, solid, liquid, and gas. Example वही है ना कि there's this perfume bottle if you take, and if you press that perfume bottle in the corner of a room, after some time the molecules of that perfume which has been sprayed in one corner of the room you can smell them at the other corner of the hall. Okay, at the other corner of the hall you can smell. Acha, in this kind of process there is no metabolic energy expended. This is a physical phenomena जो होता ही है. जैसे gravity होती है ना, gravity तो नीचे खींचेगी ही. Okay, इसी तरह it's a physical phenomena. I'll just tell you. There is no metabolic energy which is expended during diffusion. So that is why this type of mode of transport is known as passive transport. It is a passive transport. बेटा osmosis अभी मैंने नहीं पढ़ाया है, so you just focus on the diffusion. Okay, we will come in the next slide. Following slides will come on to that. So it is a passive transport and there is no energy utilized in this case. Okay. So आप एक point डालिए अपने notes में, osmosis, diffusion dash passive transport. Diffusion dash passive transport. Okay. Now I'll explain you. Next point इसी में डालो अंदर. Passive transport में bracket open. After passive transport, bracket open. Goes along the concentration gradient. Goes along the concentration gradient. Okay. It goes along the concentration gradient. Now, what is concentration gradient? Concentration gradient is nothing but the difference of the concentration of the molecules. Okay, यहाँ concentration is less this side and concentration is more this side. So movement is along the concentration gradient. Okay, from higher to low. From higher to low. Passive transport, bracket open, along the concentration gradient. Okay. No, and it is a kind of transport where no metabolic energy is utilized. No metabolic energy is needed. What is the meaning of concentration gradient? Now, concentration gradient, if you look at the meaning of concentration gradient, it is nothing in the layman language. It is the difference between the concentrations. It is the difference between the concentration. And if you want to define it, then you can write it down. It is the moving of solutions or gas from higher concentration to the area of lower concentration. It is मतलब explanation है इसका. Yes, Sehet Singh, that's correct. A path from high concentration to the low. See, simple में concise में लिखिए, concentration gradient dash is a path from higher concentration to lower concentration. Is a path from higher concentration to lower concentration. Oops, clear my drawings. Now, yes, and what are the molecules? क्या होता है भाई? सारे हम बात कर रहे हैं कि movement of particles. What are these particles? These particles are gas particles. What are the two gas particles? Oxygen and CO2, which are transported through the diffusion. Okay, and then some salts are there. Some kind of salts are there. Then water molecule also. Okay, these are the things which are transported. Fine. And it does not require metabolic energy. So take the screenshot now. I've explained, done the explanation. Please take the screenshot and put a T there. Done? Please put a T, all of you. Passive movements of ions, atoms, or molecules. Yes, true. Hurry up, fast, fast, fast. You have to move ahead also, bacha. Fast. What is the meaning of concentration? Big concentration matlab how many, suppose I'll tell you, there is a room. In one room, I'll explain you with example. In one room, there are 5 people standing. Okay, in one room, Pranav, there are 5 people standing at a distance from each other. Okay, and there's another room, bagal mein hi, adjoining room. There are 20 people standing. Okay, so Pranav, so the concentration of people in the second room where 20 people are standing is high. The concentration of human beings in the second room is high, and the concentration of human beings in the first room, which has only 5 people, is less. Okay, you've understood concentration, the concept of concentration. ठीक है. Now, shall we move ahead? Shall I move ahead? Move, put M over there. Hurry up. Yeah, it's something like density only. How dense the place. Okay. No, don't talk about mass and volume, has nothing to do with that. Okay. Metabolite means all these salts and ions and all these things are metabolite. Chalo. So next mode of transport जो जिसके द्वारा जाता है is, so this was for the gases and calcium. Now osmosis. Osmosis is another mode of transport, and it is also a passive transport. Osmosis, you write down osmosis dash passive transport. Okay, it is also mode of transport which is passive transport. Okay, now as you can see in the osmosis, only the solvent, you put down another point, only solvent. Solvent क्या होता है? Liquid. अगर आप यहाँ देखेंगे in this beaker, sugar molecules are there and water molecules are there. Fine. Water molecules are there and sugar molecules are there. So sugar molecules are solute. Sugar molecules are solute, whereas water molecules are solvent. Okay, they are the solvent. So in case of osmosis, only the solvent molecules move. Now where they move? This is also a passive transport, right? Through the semi-permeable membrane. Remember, हमेशा इसमें semi-permeable membrane रहता है. Okay. From the area where the concentration of solute is less to the area where concentration of solute is more. Now here एक solute molecule है, here क्या है? 4 molecules है. Fine. So it will move from this side to this side, it will move. Okay. The water molecules will move. Osmosis will occur in this direction. Osmosis will occur in this direction. Fine. Now, as you can see in this diagram, here, see, the concentration was more over earlier, it was more. Now water has diluted it. It has diluted the solution now over here. Okay. Understood. And this is also known as passive transport. It is also known as passive transport. Sorry. Amount of, no, I will talk to, now children, first you take the screenshot. No, sugar molecules are not moving, only water molecules. Solvent are moving. Solvent, water molecules is solvent. Krish Gandhi, let me see your. Okay. Ma'am, transport of blood, active transport. No, transport of blood is not active transport. That is just movement of cells in the body. No definition, beta. Main is, see here in PACE, as I told you, we work more on the concept than on any definition और कि याद कर लो, आपको समझ आना चाहिए पहले. One second. Huh? Yes, Pranav, you want to ask something? You've raised your hand.
No, miss.
One.
No, miss.
Okay, so put your lower hand. Okay. Now I'll just clear some doubts over here. Screenshot आपने ले लिया. Example of active transport, I'm coming. So children, this is also passive transport because it is along the concentration gradient. मतलब lower, higher, like in this case, water molecules का concentration यहाँ पर, क्योंकि solid molecules less है, तो concentration of water molecules is high. So it is a movement from the higher concentration to the lower concentration. Okay. So, and through diffusion, difference in diffusion and osmosis is, in the case of osmosis, water molecules are moving. The solvent molecules are moving through the semi-permeable membrane. Okay. Solvent molecules are moving through the semi-permeable membrane, and it is also a passive transport. Yes, Ankit Narayan, please tell me. Hello? Hello? It was by mistake, looks like. Ma'am, the liquid on the other side from where the water went has become low in amount. Does it mean the area outside the cell has? Yeah, I'll tell you where it applies. ये तो concept आपको explain करने के लिए बताया गया है कि जहाँ पर भी density solute की ज़्यादा है, yeah, we can take the example of resins. Now, so I'll move on to the next slide, which is a very important slide, and you have to understand that because a lot of questions also come on to that. So that concept has to be clear. Okay, the next slide. It is based on exoosmosis and endoosmosis. Okay. Two types of osmosis. Now, in animal cells, there are three type of exoosmosis होता है, endoosmosis होता है. So I'll tell you. Now here, as you can see, there are three type of solutions: hypotonic, isotonic, and hypertonic. Okay. So as you can see in the first picture, what is happening to the cell? Tell me in the chat. What is happening to the cell? In the first picture, it is, yeah, it has burst. It became swollen and it burst. Okay, burst open. On in scientific language, we can say it lysed. Okay, and where is the direction of water coming? Inside the cell. Water is entering inside the cell. Now, इसमें क्या था? बाहर जो था water molecules थे, सिर्फ plain water, and inside the cell, lot of calcium salts are present inside the cell. So the concentration of the molecules is high inside the cell. So osmosis took place. Remember, osmosis tries to dilute wherever it goes. In osmosis, solvent molecules, they want to dilute. So they wanted to dilute the cell. Okay, because calcium, different kind of salts were very high in this. So they started entering through the membrane, semi-permeable membrane. And the cell became swollen. The concentration of the solute was more inside the cell. It became swollen and finally it broke open. It happens in resins also. In fact, it happens with grapes also. So in your DAO, what I did was when I was teaching other classes, I purchased grapes It was not experiment, but it happened like that. I purchased grapes and I wanted to wash them. So during Corona times, क्या होता है ना कि you wash extra, you want to be extra cautious while washing. So by mistake, I just left the grapes in the water for 2 hours. Okay, I forgot to take them out. I got busy with other work. Okay, so when I took those grapes out, 90% of the grapes had burst open. They had opened up. वो burst हो गए थे. बीच से बहुत जगह there was a burst. There was a line from there. They kind of opened up. वो burst हो गए थे. Because grapes के अंदर the concentration of the sugar. I want the answer from you all. What would be the concentration of the sugar, high or low? Inside the grapes, it will be high. Who's saying low? No, grapes would be high. Okay, high. Okay, and water will, so what will water do? Outside water, what will it do? What will water do? It will go in, correct. Yes, yes, it will go in. Yes, it will try to dilute the concentration to low. So osmosis will take place in this case. Now, since water is going inside the cell, so this kind of osmosis is known as endoosmosis. What is it known as? When the water goes inside the cell, that is what kind of osmosis it is? I'll write it down. Okay. 1 second. This is endoosmosis. Endoosmosis. एंडो मतलब अंदर, क्योंकि वाटर अंदर जा रहा है. Okay, in this case water is coming inside. H2O is going inside. So in that grapes endoosmosis took place. So I clicked the picture also. I shared with the students in other batches. In the previous April batch, I will share it with you also. Do you want me to share it with you all in your group? Doubt group? Okay, I'll show you all. Most of them got burst open. Then I said, oh my God, I'm teaching that in the class. अब यही हो गया मेरे साथ. Okay. Then, अच्छा. Now the kind of situation hypotonic. ये है, इसको हम बोलते हैं हाइपोटोनिक. हाइपो मतलब लेस. आउटसाइड का जो वाटर का जो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है वाटर में सॉल्यूट का, वो क्या है? लेस है. लेस देन द सेल. The concentration outside is less, so it is known as hypotonic. It is known as yeah, I tried it with honey also. It stings if used. Yes. So it is known as hypotonic. What is this kind of a solution known as when endoosmosis occurs? That's kind of a solution is known as hypotonic, where the hypotonic may, I have a question for you all. In hypotonic solution, the concentration of the solute is less than the cell or more than the cell? Tell me. In hypotonic solution, the concentration of solute in the water. Yes, very good. Sort. Less as compared to the cell. Yes. पक्का ना? No doubt ना? बेटा इसमें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए. Yes, Pranav, what's your doubt? Okay, no doubt. Outside concentration of the solute outside the cell is less. It is hypo. As compared to the cell, it is hypo. Hypo matlab less. Okay, put down hypo. Okay. Now there is this another thing called isotonic. Iso matlab same. Matlab the concentration, the tone of the liquid inside the cell and outside the cell is same. यहाँ पर भी concentration of the solute is same and the concentration of solute inside the cell is also same. So that would be isotonic. Okay, and the cell will remain normal. It will remain normal. Fine. Pranav, I'll just ask you a doubt. 1 second. And 1 second, let me clear my drawings. Pranav, please raise your hand. Ankit, please raise your hand so that I can pick. The isotonic solution in the concentration equal osmosis does take place, but the cell will not undergo anything. Yes, it will not go any change. Osmosis will be both ways. Outside exoosmosis will also occur and endoosmosis. So net result will be same. Okay. 1 second. Yes, Pranav. Tell me, beta.
Yes, you told that osmosis means movement of water from high concentration to low concentration, no?
Yes.
Miss, you told that here the cell has high concentration, no? So the water should move outside the cell, no?
No, the cell has the movement of water from high concentration to the low concentration. Actually, it will not move because the concentration of solute is more over here. Okay? The concentration of solute. Remember? So the role of the water is, here the concentration of water was high. ठीक है? बाहर कैसा था? Just tell me, Pranav. How was the concentration of water outside? Both of you, Ankit and Pranav, please tell me.
Less, no?
Concentration of water outside is less or more? It is more. No, more. Cell के अंदर concentration of water is less. Right? Outside lot of water is there. अभी आप grapes को आप एक this bowl में लो जहाँ water है, बहुत सारा water and put a grape, single grape. So what? And outside that grape in the bowl, the concentration of water is more or less?
More.
More, na? So same situation is happening over here. तो जो अंदर तो इसलिए water क्या है, बाहर से अंदर जाएगा क्योंकि अंदर grapes के अंदर या कोई भी cell के अंदर that sugar is more, either salt is more. तो water का role है to dilute. So it is moving from from its higher concentration to the lower concentration. Right? Clear?
Yes.
Ankit? Okay, Ankit. Yes, Ankit Narayan, please ask me.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Ma'am, what is the difference between solution and osmosis?
Solution and osmosis. Solution is any when you put a solute जानते हो? मान लीजिए अगर आप शुगर लीजिए, एक स्पून में शुगर लीजिए और एक स्पून में एक ग्लास में वाटर लीजिए, एंड वो शुगर को आप ले जाके उस ग्लास पे डाल दीजिए और उसको स्टर कर दीजिए. So the sweet solution which is made, sweet water which is made in the glass is the solution. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood now?
Ma'am, so how this hypotonic solution and
हाँ, तो hypotonic solution इसको ये बोलते हैं कि भाई hypo means less, tonic means concentration. So outside the concentration of the water, मतलब water is more but the solute is less than the cell. Hypo means less. तो जो बाहर solute बहुत less है as compared to inside the cell. Understood?
Solvent.
Sorry?
Solvent.
No, solvent would be water.
Yes.
तो सॉल्वेंट तो ज्यादा है, पर यहाँ कोई सल्यूट तो नहीं है ना, बाहर तो कोई सल्यूट नहीं है ना, इट इज प्लेन वाटर.
Yes.
Whatever solute is present inside the cell only. Understood? Whatever solute is present, it is present inside the cell. Similarly, grapes. Grapes में solute क्या है? What is the solute in grapes, inside this grapes?
Ma'am, the inside the grapes, right?
Yeah. What is the taste of grapes?
I'm sweet.
Sweet. So sweet किस लिए होता है? उसके अंदर क्या होता है? It has sugar. It has sugar. So solute is more inside the grapes. और अगर आप उसको पानी में डालोगे तो बाहर पानी के अंदर कितना शुगर है? कुछ भी शुगर नहीं है, तो उसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, शुगर का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन पानी में कम है, वाटर में कम है. सो दैट विल बी हाइपोटोनिक एज कंपेयर टू द सेल. दिस इज इन कंपैरिजन टू द सेल. अंडरस्टूड?
Yes, ma'am.
So here in this case, in this diagram, when the concentration is also बाहर बराबर सेल के, तो वो आइसोटोनिक हो जाता है. Concentration of the solution outside and inside the cell is same. Okay, now another third situation. Concentration of the solution outside the cell is more and inside it is less. तो क्या होगा? ऑस्मोसिस में वाटर मॉलिक्यूल बाहर आएगा, it will come outside. And this RBC will, in this case it is RBC, it will become shrink, it will shrink down. Yeah, animal cell is shown as RBC. Yes, beta. It will shrink. So this, in this case, hypertonic. Hyper means more, tonic means concentration. So those are solution outside has more concentration of solute. Okay. Now in the case of plant cell, आप देख लो. In the case of plant cell, it will become turgid. Okay, because water is entering. Now in isotonic में क्या होगा? Water is entering also and going also, so it will be flaccid. Okay. And in the third case, water is not entering, but water is going out only, because outside the concentration is more. Yeah, it is exosmosis. So it will become plasmolized. Now what is plasmolized? Plasmolized when cytoplasm, due to the water exoosmosis, due to the water going out, the cytoplasm gets shrunk, it gets collected in the center. Understood? There are three types of, no, these are types of osmosis. So in this case, endoosmosis, in the first case, hypotonic. You write down. Case of hypotonic dash endoosmosis will occur. Endoosmosis will occur. Hypotonic dash endoosmosis will occur. And then you put a bracket, cell will burst. The cell will burst. Then you write isotonic. I will not dictate. You can put it down on your own cell. Hypertonic dash exoosmosis will occur. Exoosmosis will occur. Bracket, cell will shrink. Cell will shrink. No, osmosis does not require energy. No. Write down osmosis dash passive transport. Osmosis, another point. Osmosis dash passive transport, bracket, no energy needed. No energy needed. Now, if you have noted, put N over here, bacha. Sare log, all of you, please. Hurry up, all of you, beta. Put N, fast, fast, fast. Okay. Now, you've taken the screenshot. Please take the screenshot and put a T there. All those who've taken the screenshot, put a T quickly, fast, all of you. I'm waiting so that you don't miss out. Acha, plant cell, I'll explain you once again. Somebody wants me to explain it once again. So I'll just explain plant cell once again. So in case of endoosmosis, in case of hypotonic, if it is kept in a hypotonic solution and endoosmosis, it becomes turgid, which is normal self. Turgid मतलब फूला रहता है. Plant cell में hypotonic dash turgid, as you can see, bracket, normal. And in case of isotonic, अच्छा, one more thing. In case of hypotonic in plant cell, bracket पे endoosmosis भी डालो. क्या होगा? कैसा osmosis होगा? Endoosmosis. So in case of hypotonic solution, plant cell, turgid, and one more point, endoosmosis occurs. Endoosmosis occurs. Yeah, it happens naturally only. Even active transport occurs naturally only. I'll explain you one second. Okay, and in isotonic, plant cell is flaccid. Flaccid. And in next point, hypotonic solution, kept in hypertonic solution, plant cell kept in hypertonic solution, exoosmosis occurs. Exoosmosis occurs. और bracket में लिखो plasmolysis happens, takes place. Plasmolysis takes place. Flaccid means not very swollen, less swollen. Flaccid का मतलब होता है जिसमें थोड़ा उतना swelling up कम रहेगी. क्योंकि इधर आप you can see water is coming in and water is going out also. Okay, so it is less swollen. ज़्यादा फूला हुआ नहीं रहेगा. Turgid मतलब very very swollen, which is the normal self of the plant. Now, shall I plasmolyze? I explain you just now. What is plasmolyze? I explain you. Please pay attention, students. I can't repeat again and again. I have to move on to the next slide also. Plasmolyze means, last time I'm explaining you, plasmolyze matlab whenever the cytoplasm leaves the wall and gets shrunk and gets collected in the center, that is plasmolysis. Chalo, next. And I will answer only the questions which in which you have doubt. Okay, hypothetical questions I'm not answering. Now, very important. So you've understood till now, you've understood. Have you all taken the picture, right? Yes, a plant cell kept in a dry sugar or a salt solution, it will get plasmarized, correct. Dry sugar nahi, in sugar solution. So is it was a CC for you all? Tell me. Till now, just put a CC quickly. Quickly, quickly. Fast. We have to move. Okay, shall I move? What do you do when I ask you to move? Fast, 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 fast. Socho nahi. Okay, good. Okay. So now another important thing. Till now, diffusion and osmosis, they were passive transports. Now active transport. I'll explain you. Does anyone know active transport? Now can you? Okay, fine. Yes. In this, ATP is used. What is it? What is used? ATP is used in this case. Okay. And now, what is the concentration of the molecules? How many molecules do you see here? My cursor is pointing. 2 molecules. And how many molecules do you see over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hurry up, count and tell me. How many molecules this side? 12. Okay, 12, correct. So concentration is more this side. What is the concentration of the molecules, solutes over here? More. And concentration is less. But the movement is towards this side only. Okay. So whenever the movement is from the lower concentration to the higher concentration of the solute, then that is known as ATP. That is known as active transport, sorry. और उसके लिए भाई मेहनत लगती है. ओके, उसके लिए मेहनत लगती है. अभी मेहनत लगेगी तो क्या होगा? आपको एनर्जी चाहिए. सो एनर्जी कम्स फ्रॉम ATP. Energy comes from ATP. Okay. And it is against, you write down. Now you write down points. Active transport dash. Active transport dash. Inactive movement of molecules. Movement of molecules is from low concentration to higher concentration. From low concentration to higher concentration. Okay. Bracket, in the bracket you write down bracket against the concentration gradient. Against the concentration gradient. It is against the concentration gradient. Now ATP, now people are asking what is ATP? ATP is the energy currency which is present inside the cell. It is the energy currency, but the stored energy which is kept with the cell. Whenever the cell needs it, it is given out. And the full form is adenosine triphosphate. The full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. You all can see in this row. Again, can someone say it again? The full form? Sorry, full form of ATP? Adenosine triphosphate. Fine. Good. Good. ठीक है, ठीक है. So this is the active transport. अभी आपको समझ आ गया? Have you understood the slide? Take the screenshot. I'm waiting. First, take the screenshot and put a T there. Adenosine triphosphate के 3 molecules होते हैं. That is why tri. Hurry up, fast, fast. Understood? Now, have you understood? If it is crystal clear, put a CC now. Time for CC. Quickly. Okay. Shall I move? Put a M. Hurry up. Because we will study the types of active transport now. So students, till now कि हमारे cell membrane में कैसे चीजें जाती हैं? We are studying all that. What is the transport mechanism through which things go inside the cell and come outside the cell? Okay. Now, what does ATP do? It provides energy, beta. It provides energy to the cells to perform this against the gradient. अभी आप कोई पहाड़ के ऊपर उठा के लेके जा रहे हो heavy cheese, you know, then you need energy, na? So active transport is not a artificial process, but it is something different. Now, next slide, I'll move to the next slide. Now, these are the types of active transport. I'll just explain you. These are the different types of active transports. One is, so active transport are 2 types, endocytosis and exocytosis. Now the type of endocytosis. Okay. Their active transport, you write down active transport, 2 types. 2 types. A, endocytosis. B, exocytosis. No, not mitochondria. Why are you in mitochondria? Please don't refuse. Yeah, ATP is produced in mitochondria. Sorry. Beta, don't discuss ATP anymore. Please pay attention over here. And on the endocytosis and exocytosis. So, active transport, 2 types, endocytosis and exocytosis. Endocytosis. So endocytosis, maybe आप 2 arrow डालिए, 2 types का होता है endocytosis. One is phagocytosis and one is pinocytosis. One is phagocytosis and one is pinocytosis. There are 2 types. Endocytosis. Endo, as the name suggests, something which is moving inside the cell. Endo means inside the cell. Cytosis means inside the cell. Endocytosis, something moves inside the cell. The 2 types, phagocytosis and pinocytosis. अभी देखो phagocytosis जो आपने amoeba में, you must have studied in detail in junior classes. It's always taught, especially in 6th standard or something they're taught. I think children learn about it majorly. Like amoeba. So pseudopodia is made. Pseudopodia means wrong, false feet are made. And if there is a solid particle, whether it is a food particle, mostly it is a food particle. If it is a solid particle, then what cell does it? ये ऐसे pseudopodia develop कर लेता है. Yes, it is a mechanism which is, are you all paying attention at where my cursor is explaining? Please pay attention on that side only. Don't look at other sides. That I'll explain you. Just wait for a second. So here the solid particle comes, pseudopodia is formed, and then this food vacuole is formed like this. Essay. And inside this is known as phagocytosis. Okay, and this food vacuole is also known as phagosome. What is it also known as? Phagosome. Fine. ये तो हो गया when solid, जब ये cell eating, cell wants to eat solid part, भाई खाना खाएगा ना, cell भी खाना खाएगा ना हमारे जैसे. So whenever cell is eating any solid food, then phagocytosis occurs. Now cell has, yeah, pseudo means false, podia means feet. Pseudo means false and feet. Why false? क्योंकि बाद में सीधा हो जाता है वापस, it gets lost. The cell membrane again becomes straight. Okay. So, beta, you try to understand. Don't try to note. Okay, just first you try to understand. You note it down, whatever I'm saying then. Then pinocytosis. Whenever cell is thirsty, whenever cell, by cell ले, think of a situation. Cell को मिल गया ये, इसको आप क्या बोल रहे हो? Sausage खा लिया cell ने, sausage. Okay, खा लिया. अभी cell को चाहिए Coke. So what will happen? Cell needs to drink also, na? Some Coke whenever cell is parting. So here, if you can see, these are fluid, the Coke molecules. अभी cell के तो हमारे जैसा mouth नहीं है. So what will cell do? Cell will make a groove like this. ऐसे. यहाँ तो it is coming out. The pseudopodia is coming out. Here it will go inside. It will be a groove. Okay. And then it will collect the liquid inside the groove, essay, like this, a vesicle. This vesicle, this phenomena is known as pinocytosis. This is pinocytosis, and this is known as, this vesicle is known as pinosome. It is given in a module. This vesicle is known as pinosome. Okay. Now here the third type. Clear till now? Third type, many times क्या होता है, कोई भी एक कोई molecule, suppose कोई चीज है, आप पी नहीं पा रहे, आपको straw की जरूरत होती है. It's very hot or it's very cold or something. You need to drink it with straw or something. You know, you need something else to drink it. Fine. So here in this case, directly the molecule or the water molecule, it cannot go inside. So what happens is there are some receptor cells which join the membrane and they catch hold of this particular molecule, and a vesicle is formed like this. Okay. Some proteins also join this membrane. Outside some receptors join. Okay. And this kind of a vesicle or the pinosome is formed. So this is receptor mediated, मतलब receptor उसमें help करता है. Okay, receptor help करता है इस वाले endocytosis में. Phagos, beta, wo Netra, I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to dictate it because phagocytosis, the definition is given in your module. Okay. I'll explain you. I hope you've understood. Can you explain receptor mediated endoosmosis? They're kind of star-shaped, but kind of molecules. Okay, they're kind of molecules of liquid. Matlab different kind of molecule. It's just a representation, children. They are not the actual molecules. They are just to explain you. So, see, earlier the cell was doing on its own. This spinosome was formed on its own. But now in this case, suppose cell needs these kind of molecules. Okay. और ये अपने आप cell cannot take it. Okay. So these extra structures get attached on the membrane, cell membrane outside and inside. and they help in capturing these molecules, different kind of molecules. In phagocytosis, majorly, see, amoeba cell has both the things, amoeba. But in our body, white blood cells, and the regular body cells also conduct pinocytosis and phagocytosis. Right? Yes, Bhumi, what's your doubt? Please tell me. Ma'am, there are 3 types of, say, majorly in your module, there are only 2 types. But here it is also type of endocytosis, but थोड़ा सा इन्होंने ये भी explain कर दिया इधर. Okay. So basically in your module, the questions will be asked from phagocytosis and pinocytosis. This is also one type I'm explaining. This is extra information. So now children, take the screenshot and put a T over here. Quickly, huh? Take a screenshot and put a T. All of you, don't forget to take the screenshot. Okay. Now is it clear? If it's clear, what do you have to do? Yeah, only for food particles, liquid particles. Hurry up, CC bolo. Acha, children, I just want to know, students, I just want to know, is my speed okay? My explanation and all that? Okay, perfect. Yes, okay. You enjoy the class? Do you understand everything? And okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Saj. Fine. Enjoying the class very much. Manishita. Okay. Yeah, because our aim is to clear your doubts. We don't want you to ratify things. Ki yaad kar lo. No. Rudra, let me finish the content only, then rapid fire. Best class ever, Chitra. Wow. Thank you so much, Chitra. Absolutely no doubts. Thank you. That's my aim, beta. Okay. Now, next slide. I'll move on to the next slide. 100 on 10. My God, so many. Okay. Now right now we have studied all the things which are happening with the cell membrane. It was all these functions were happening with the cell membrane. Now the cell wall. Okay. Now you know very well cell wall is the outermost wall of the plant cell. Cell wall is also present in the bacterial cell. Cell wall is present in bacterial cell. Cell wall is present in fungal cell, fungi, and plant cell. And it is absent in animal cell. Okay. Cell wall provides structure to the plant cell. Okay. Then it also bonds with other cell walls to form the structure of the plants. Now it provides the structure to the plant cell. Okay, so you write down points. Cell wall dash. Yes, it is made of cellulose in plants and type. Cell wall dash rigid dead porous outermost covering of plant cell, bacterial cell, and fungal cell. Yes, Rutra. Understood? Then next point, plant cell dash. It is permeable, totally permeable. It is, children, it is porous or totally permeable. Beta, I cannot repeat. If it is left, then you can see the recording and complete, huh? It is freely permeable. It is totally permeable. You just put in a point, totally permeable slash porous. Totally permeable slash porous. I told you dead. It was dead. Now, plant cell wall dash cellulose. In means in plant cell, it is made up of cellulose. Okay. And bacteria, in bacteria, it is made up of question mark that you have to find from the module. Bacteria, you can ma'am, you can use a pointer function for us to see. It'll be easier. Okay. Pointer function, I don't know that. Okay. Then in bacteria, you'll have to find out question mark daliye from the module. And in fungal cell wall dash made up of chitin, CHITIN. Yes. Yes, peptidoglycan. Glycine or glycan, CAN. Answer is peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan. Both the spellings are wrong actually. Plant cell wall dash cellulose means it is made up of cellulose. In bacterial cell wall dash made up of peptidoglycan. Okay, pointer function. Fine, let me see. Acha, this you're talking about. Okay. And in chitin. So children, shall I move ahead? Chitin in fungi. So is it clear now? CC for me. CC. Quickly CC bolo. Acha, now T, if you've taken the screenshot, T. Quickly sare log T. I hope you're not bored of doing T and C and M. Now shall I move? M. Okay. M, sare log M. Fine, good. Thank you. Now the cell wall. As you can see, okay, fine, stop, ho gaya. Now as you can, I've moved already. Take the screenshot, I'm waiting. Take the screenshot, I'm waiting. Fine. Okay, I'll explain now. Now, as you can see in this diagram, this is a plant cell, okay? Outside, inside, first membrane is the plasma membrane. First membrane is the plasma membrane. Then number 2 membrane is the secondary membrane, okay? it is the secondary membrane, and outermost is the primary cell wall. Sorry, number 2 is the secondary cell wall, and outermost is the primary cell wall. Understood? And here you can see something like this, plasmodesmata. So here, if you can see over here, this is plasmodesmata. Plasmodesmata. They are the connecting links. Please pay attention on the explanation. Huh? They are the connecting link between the two cells, adjacent cells. ये वाला एक cell है, ये adjacent cell. They are the connecting link, and the cytoplasm can move. The living part of the cell can move through these channels. भाई हमारे what to say, connecting link, हमारे neighborhood, हमारे building में there is one passage where from one tower you can go to the another tower. Okay, so similarly over here, there is that pointer function. Okay, so similarly over here, if you see, it's pointing elsewhere. One second. So children, it's let me do with my cursor only. Now as you can see clearly, यहाँ पर cell जो है, so they have removed all the living part of the cell now. They've removed, to explain you. So they have removed up till plasma membrane and inside part also. So here you can see, यहाँ पर first is the secondary cell wall and then the primary cell wall. Okay, and these channels are also shown over here. These channels are also shown over here. These channels are plasmodesmata. What are they? Plasmodesmata. And बीच का एक green layer आपको दिख रहा है. This is known as middle lamella. This is known as middle lamella. It helps in cementing both the cell walls together. Fine. It helps in cementing both the cell walls together. नहीं तो सारे cells इधर उधर भागेंगे, सारा compact structure because of the middle lamella happens. Now secondary cell wall कभी बनता है? Secondary cell wall is formed when the cell when the cell becomes dead, then the secondary cell wall is formed, and it gets filled with lignin. Like in xylem, you know, like xylem and phloem, some of the cells are dead cells. They provide rigidity. And in sclerenchyma also, they're dead cells. Okay. So now what is the function of plasmodesmata? Function of plasmodesmata is just, you know, this cytoplasm can move here and there. Suppose there's some problem over here, at least they can communicate. Okay. They are not isolated. And yes, they help in formation of one big structure tissue. Middle lamella also and plasmodesmata also. Otherwise, if living portion is not connected, then अलग-अलग separate entities हो जाएगा ये. Okay. Now children, take the screenshot. No, middle lamella is not present in animal cells. No. So your homework is to find out. Last time, no, beta. No, I can't. Functions of homework, write down the homework. First homework. Functions of cell wall, question mark. Plasmodesmata is absent in animal cell. Function of cell wall, question mark. That is your homework. all the 4-5 functions, whatever. Then what is middle lamella made up of? Find out from your module. What is middle lamella made up of? What is middle lamella made up of? Okay. So shall I move? Is it crystal clear till now? Put a CC quickly. And I'll just do quick recap. Let me see what is the next slide. Okay. Nucleus next class में. So rapid fire beta, time is up. We'll do a quick recap first of all. And then maybe next class में we'll do the rapid fire. Rudra, we definitely do. No, recap first. Let me do the recap. We've studied lots today. Otherwise, you know. From here, classification of the cell organelles. Module, the module which you have now, that PPT, that PDF you must have received. Sparsh, did you receive some PDF from? No, please ask for it. You'll get a module. Otherwise, yeah, in the WhatsApp group in Panacea also, Panacea is not updated. They have a lot of modification which is done to the latest PDF. Okay. New questions have been added, information is added. So that is a modified and new version of Panacea. Panacea is the old version actually. You know what? Why Panacea is old version? Because earlier when the classroom coaching was going on, nobody used to go to Panacea. Nobody used to go to Panacea at all. We used to teach everything in the class only. Okay. People hardly use Panacea and online booklet. Now because of, you know, this lockdown and stuff and online teaching, now we have to depend on digital medium. So that is why Panacea and PDF and everything is there. Otherwise, you all were supposed to get hard copies of this. Yeah, Aditya, I know you got the answer, but that was your homework. So, don't show. Now, we'll do a quick recap. Cell coat, components of cell coat, cytoplasm and nucleus. Cell coat, in the case of animal cells, plasma membrane is the cell coat, means outermost covering coat of the cell, you can say. And the case of plant cell, which is cell wall. And uske baad kya hota hai? Middle is, you will come to know when TWT will be held, you will be told way ahead. And after every chapter it is conducted basically. Once we finish the cell chapter, then TWT will be happen. It will, we'll be testing you, topic wise test after one chapter. Okay. Then the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm has cell organelles and which are immersed in the cytosol. And third, the central component hai nucleus. Nucleus is membrane. It is covered with nuclear membrane. It has nucleoplasm as the matrix, and it has chromatin material and the nucleolus. Then cell organelles are membrane-bound organelles. So 2 of them are non-membranous. Some of them are single membrane, like endoplasmic reticum, Golgi, and lysosome. And some of them are double membrane. So we will study accordingly. Okay. Then plasma membrane we studied. Beta, after we conduct, pay attention now for the revision. After we we complete this chapter. Then plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is 2 layers. It is made up of lipid bilayer. Okay. And one layer is made up of phospholipid. Okay. This tail-like structure, these tail-like structures are made up of fatty acids. Fatty acid is like lipid only, hai na? And this globule-like structure is made up of phosphate group. Okay. And there are 2 layers, 1 layer and 1 layer. A lot of proteins are present on the surface. And some proteins are across the membrane also. These are known as transmembrane proteins, and these are surface proteins. It is just a matrix, nothing else. Space, you can say. And they are carbohydrate chains which act as receptors. They recognize the harmful cells. They're like guards. Then this type of model was given by scientists. There were other models also, but this type of model was given by a scientist called Singer and Nicholson in the year 1972. Okay. And this model is known as fluid mosaic model. Then plasma membrane has the capacity to be broken, then again getting united and getting folded. And it is, I dictated it to you that it is flexible, it is thin, it is elastic, and it is living membrane. And proteins, as I told you, proteins are embedded in it. Now, functions. It gives definite shape to the cells. It acts a barrier which separates the cell contained from the surrounding. Then it is a selectively permeable membrane. It regulates the movement of certain molecules across it. Molecules क्या क्या है? Molecules of the gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Then ions and of salts and water molecules. Okay. Then there were, now how these molecules are coming in, how these molecules are going out by these phenomena, physical phenomena. First was diffusion. Okay. And you know, I explained to you that it is a passive transport. And the molecules in this case, the molecules can be either solid, liquid, and gas. They move from the area of higher concentration to the area of lower concentration. Okay, and it occurs at like diffusion of gases कहाँ होता है? Respiratory surfaces like lungs में होता है. ये example उन्होंने दिया है. Then another passive transport is osmosis. Here water molecules, majorly solvent molecules move, liquid molecules, water molecules move. And there are two types of osmosis, endoosmosis and exoosmosis. It is also a passive transport mechanism. Okay. Then there are three types of solutions in which three types of solutions in which cell is kept and the reaction of the cell. First is hypotonic solution. This is a kind of solution where the concentration of solute is less as compared to the cell. Concentration of solute is less in this kind of a solution. Okay. So water molecule कहाँ से आएगा? यहाँ से अंदर cell के जाता है. Endoosmosis occurs. In the case of hypotonic solution, endoosmosis occurs. Okay, and the cell gets burst in the case of animal cell, and in the case of plant cell, it becomes turgid, which is the normal state of the plant cell. And in isotonic, water is going inside and water is coming outside. It stays normal. Okay, flaccid. Then in case of hypertonic solution, the cell gets shrunk, shriveled. And it gets plasmolized also in case of plant cell. Understood? Then next, ATP, active transport, it needs ATP. It is against the concentration gradient. From lower concentration to the higher concentration, molecules move over here. And we understood that. Now, what are the types? एंडोसाइटोसिस होता है और एक्सोसाइटोसिस होता है. एंडोसाइटोसिस क्या होता है? Phagocytosis is one type of endocytosis and pinocytosis is another type of this thing, endocytosis. In phagocytosis, the cell eats. The solid particle goes inside the cell and food vacuole is formed, which is also called as phagosome. In case of pinocytosis, water molecules go inside the cell And the vesicle which is formed is known as spinosome. And there is one receptor mediated endocytosis, wherein receptor help in the movement of the molecules get inside the cell. Okay. Then the cell wall. Now children, one more thing which I have missed out over here, I'd like to just tell you. I think in the next, in the next class I'll tell you that. Then we studied about the cell wall. Cell wall, I told you it is the rigid, it is dead, it is completely porous, completely freely permeable membrane which is present outside the cell, bacteria and the fungal cells. Okay. Then as you can see the structure, when the cell becomes dead, then the secondary cell wall is made. Outer one is the primary cell wall. Okay, and there are plasmodesmata also. And there is one middle lamella which is present between the two cells. They attach the two cell wall cementing. So with this, I end the lecture here. And so my another class is going to start very soon after some minutes. So hope it was clear to you, all of you. You can leave, and whatever doubts we will clear. On the WhatsApp group is also there. You can put your doubts there. Have you joined the WhatsApp group? And please play the step app. I'm going to monitor your progress there. Ankit Narayan. Yes, Ankit Narayan. Yes, please tell me, Ankit Narayan.
I have some doubts on that. Who had invented the advanced microscope?
बेटा ये आप रिसर्च करो.
रिसर्च किया.
तो क्या निकला आपका?
रोबोट ब्राउन.
Sorry?
Robert Brown.
Robert Brown?
Yes.
Okay. See, in this, what happens is in some books, something else is stated, in some books, something else is stated. So this is kind of a debatable.
Sorry,
so beta, all the doubts we can clear because it will take time. So doubts you can put your doubts in the WhatsApp group. Okay? So we will get it cleared there. Fine. Manisha, the plants are natural swollen or it is harmful. So if so, is it harmful if the cell is not swollen normal inside? But it is naturally turgid. It is naturally swollen.
Ma'am, what is protoplast? Sorry, protoplast, yes.
I explained you in the last class. Please refer your recording now.
Okay, ma'am.
Those slides, it's given very clearly. Okay? Protoplast, when you remove the cell wall, like here, if you remove the cell wall, in this case, in the plant cell, whatever is left behind is protoplast.
Only the cell wall?
Yeah, only the cell wall in the case of plant cell or any prokaryotic cell. Chalo then. Yes, dead wall. Cell is dead wall. Dead cell wall. Cell wall is dead only. And secondary cell wall is formed in the case of dead cell. Okay. Chalo, okay then. Take care and study well and put your doubts in the doubt group. Okay? Fine. And we will do rapid fire later on. Bye all of you.